Okay guys, Baltus here from Baltus Day Game, joined by Joseph the Wing Bro. Coming at you from, I was gonna say Barcelona, but no, it's Belgrade. Belgrade in Serbia, and we were just having a little discussion on how I saw cold approach a couple of years back and how things have changed in the past 2 years massively. I used to believe that cold approach was a bad thing and that approaching women in daytime, but even right now, as we just did in a couple hours here at night, that was wrong. That's something bad. It's for like super sexual crazy guys, right? It's sex tourism, like some dude said. I had a lot of shame and a lot of guilt around me even wanting to approach women before I started actually doing it. I had this idea in my head that you're the bad guy basically, and before getting help with Christian, I tried doing it alone. I tried doing it with friends, and they would shame me for it. They would guilt trip each other and me, like, no, we're not gonna do it. You find excuses, all sorts of made up reasons and fantasies as why it doesn't work and why it's bad. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, we were saying before, it's almost like, in Balthus's case, but I think in many guys' cases, it's almost like they'd absorbed this kind of very toxic view of male, just heterosexuality and just going after things. It's almost like they pre-absorbed that before they even went out. And that took precedence over their own desires and what they know is correct in themselves as guys. I think that we talked about it the other day, it's a kind of cultural thing.
Yeah, definitely.
And the difference between going out and actually doing it and how well it's received, and actually most of the time it's very well received. Like we had some approaches tonight. I think several girls said kind of like, they gave me like almost like you've made my night kind of thing, even the girls who have boyfriends and stuff.
Absolutely.
So it's a very healthy way of doing things actually. This is actually the healthy way. And the sick way.
The sick way is dating apps.
Yeah.
Is getting drunk in clubs. The sick way is basically talking, looking, staring at women on the street, but not approaching them.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And I've seen many guys do this.
Yeah.
It's way more creepy than actually saying something to them. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. And we were saying as well how when you were younger, you'd seen guys doing this, you'd seen it in front of you, and it triggered you in a way. Maybe you felt you weren't mature enough to really see that, or you weren't able to imagine yourself in that. It seemed awkward. It can seem awkward seeing other guys. I really enjoy it, but it can seem awkward seeing yourself on video or seeing other guys in set. But this is human nature. This is the human animal, you know. So
the first things I saw about cold approach was a video of James Marshall in Barcelona. And it gave me a weird feeling to watch other guys do cold approach on YouTube. It made me feel weird. I was like, I kind of want to learn more about this, but at the same time, I don't really want to watch this video because this is wrong. And I don't want other guys and women to find out that I'm actually interested in this and that I want to learn this.
Yeah.
So I think for a lot of guys out there, you should be aware that there is a ton of social shaming and guilt that is unhealthy.
Yeah.
And life is way better on the other side. That's the conclusion.
It's unrecognizable on the other side, and it's not just we've talked about the West. This is in many cultures, if not probably most cultures have some weird hang-ups around sexuality and male-female relationships in totally different ways. So there's guys in different cultures who have their own hang-ups. But this is a natural way. This is the way that nature intended it.
Yeah.
And it's positive vibes. It's positive vibes all around.
Women like it as well.
They love it.
They love it.
Yeah, they love it.
They love it. It gives you a head start over all the losers that are swiping on dating apps, paying subscriptions, hoping to get laid. It's not gonna work.
And you get numbers and you feel it out yourself. Like, is this girl cool? Do we get on? Is there a vibe here? And if they make the decision yes, and you make the decision yes, then you can take it forward. And if it's a no, big deal. We just, that's fine. That's great. That's great. You should find the person that's right. I should find the person that's right. So
Yeah, basically this feeling when you're walking on the street. For example, you see a beautiful woman in like a gorgeous dress, long hair. It activates your body. It gives you a deep. It's a deep physical experience for guys that are not used to daytime cold approach, but usually in a negative way. It costs you a lot of energy to think about it and to have this deep frustration that tells you like, oh, I should be doing something, but I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do. And then she walks by and the next one walks by. And this is we're already summer. I mean,
you
girls
start to
are
hate
all over
yourself.
the place. Yeah.
You start to hate yourself. I regret approaches. I know this is the right thing to be doing. Like, I came into daytime approach at 37, I'm 39 now. And I never felt I had permission before. Definitely because of the culture that I grew up in. I never saw a daytime cold approach until I went to Cuba when I was 21 and I saw a guy do it there. And I was like, wow, I definitely wish I could do that. I was very far away from being able to do that. I did start to do some nighttime stuff there. And then out in Latin America again, during the pandemic, I saw it so consistently from like the local guys and then also some Italian guys and Spanish guys. Eventually I started to do it myself. And it was like, okay, this is actually the way to do things. So once I had that example and I realized it was possible, I trained with Christian as well. And I felt like I started to get that permission and linked up with Balthus and other guys as well. It's just completely changed the way I view the world when I go out into the world. It's like we come out and
it's the real world.
We're seeing the real world. It's like we're in the jungle, this is our playground, and we're just playing with reality, we're just enjoying it. And
yeah, absolutely.
The people are just full of shit. People make judgments, and they're all scrunched up and fucked up inside. But in all reality, I know 99% of guys know this is the right way to do things. Deep in their soul, in their guts, they know it's the right way to do things. Women in their guts, they know this is how I want to be approached. You know, I don't care about the fucking culture, any of that stuff. Deep in their soul, this is the way to do things, and we all know it, you know. So
you need to get on the other side ASAP. That's a conclusion. Don't wait. You have one life. Every day, every month, every summer you're getting older. Okay, the sooner you start, the better, because not knowing how to approach women is not holding back your dating life and your personal development. It's your social skills. It's your self-esteem. It's your self-image. It's the way you perceive the world. I mean, once I had this figured out, I mean, I changed jobs, I increased my income. My life has completely changed to an incredible, almost unbelievable amount.
Your transformation is maybe the biggest I've seen in terms of, in 1 year, this guy's gone from basically eating shit, working in hotels, being essentially a bitch, but not by his own choosing, but by the situation he was in life, to, right, fuck this. I'm going to go out and I'm going to get a remote job, which you did within months. Right, fuck this, I'm going to go and start doing remote sales. I'm going to start traveling. The whole thing, the transformation is just so immense. And it all came from basically taking off the chains and going, fuck this, like I'm going to go for it. So yeah, kudos to you for actually doing it, because a lot of guys see the stuff, they think it's bullshit, they don't try. You actually saw the opportunity and you've run with it, as of many other guys as well. But Balthus is a prime example in his 30s. He can look forward to a 30s now, which is just going to be absolutely amazing. You know, because he's taken those steps. So whatever your age is, it's the right step, regardless of your age. And in 50 years, we're all fucked. So why not start now, you know?
Absolutely. It's a plus for your dating life. It's a plus for your business, for your finances, for everything. So just get started ASAP. That's what I would say.
And don't go it alone, by the way. You can try alone, but you'll get wrecked. Let's just be real. You will get wrecked alone. Unless, even if you're a complete demon, it will get to you if you're doing this alone. So find other wings, get in contact with Balthus Day Game, get in contact with Wingbro, get in contact with whoever you fucking think is the right person. But you're probably going to need training, or at least wings. And realistically, I think you probably need some training. If I got trained, he got trained. There's a reason why we can go places and we can do what we do. It's because we're trained. But yeah, as a minimum, you're going to need some support going through this, because you have to take some knocks. You have to get some punches in. You know, he's taken it the first couple days in Belgrade, like you've taken a little bit, in my opinion.
We've adapted quite fast.
Very fast.
It's working.
Yeah,
out
you've
really
adapted
good.
incredibly, a lot faster than I could. You know, like but it's probably because we're together, so I can help out. We've got
Yeah.
another guy out here who's giving us tips as well, so yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, guys. We'll see you in the next video tomorrow.